Count to 10? Sure.
2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 6, 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Last.
Quiet on the set.
Hi, this is the Rattlesnake Patrol. We're from Immaculate Conception Cub Scout Pack 24. And we're here today with some of our boys. We're shooting a little documentary. The boys are having an opportunity to work the cameras. They're actually doing the filming of the show. And I'm Den Leader Henderson, along with my husband Mark, and we have Tomas and Andrew. We have Zach and Mickey at the cameras right now. We have Chris and Curtis in the control booth. We're going to start off with a little question period of asking the boys what they have enjoyed about Cub Scouts. And we'll start with you, Andrew.
How long have you been in Cub Scouts, Andrew?
3 years. I'm going on my 3rd year.
Okay.
And what is your rank at the moment?
Weeblo.
Weeblo. And what have you enjoyed thus far?
All the field trips we've taken.
Okay. What's your favorite one that you've been on?
The one that we're doing right
The
now.
one we're doing, yeah, this is pretty, this is definitely
Andrew, why do you like this one so
cool.
much?
I just get to be on TV.
Yeah, that's pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is part of the communicator activity, which is only one of the activities that you need to accomplish on the way to becoming a Weeblo, correct?
Yes.
What grade are you in, Andrew?
4th grade.
So how many more years of Weeblo do you have?
1 more.
And then what'll happen?
Boy Scouts.
There you go. Good.
And we've got Tomas over here. Tomas, how long have you been in Cub Scouts?
This is my first year.
Weren't you in last year too, then?
Yes.
Okay, so your 2nd year. And what have you enjoyed? What's the most fun you've had so far that you can think of?
Well,
And think of something fun that you've done? The crafts? We've done some crafts.
Have you got lots of awards so far, too?
Yes, you have some wonderful activity badges on your uniform that represent the different activities that you've done thus far in Weeblos. Those were kind of fun, weren't they? Wonderful.
And you've got many more to earn yet, so.
Absolutely, before we get going. And what do you think, boys? Is it, do you enjoy being in Cub Scouts?
Yes.
Is it something you would recommend to your friends, something to do?
Yes.
And what is something that you really teach in Cub Scouts? What do we try to teach the boys in Cub Scouts? Besides, you know, how to tie a knot or something like that. Be kind to each other and
Yes,
respect
exactly.
each other, and that's kind of the philosophy of the Cub Scout way, huh? So it's a nice camaraderie and teamwork, and everybody have some fun and learn a little something along the way, right?
Okay.
We'll get a chance to meet a couple other boys from the Rattlesnake Patrol.
Absolutely. Hi, we're back again, and we've got 2 more of our scouts from our den with us. This is Chris and Curtis. And I thought it would be kind of nice to be able to chat with these 2 boys regarding a specific activity that they've participated in. Christopher, you were at the Cub Scout Day Camp this summer. How'd it go? What do you think?
Good. We did all sorts of different activities,
Such as?
such as swimming, archery, BB guns.
Ooh. Was that
Games.
dangerous?
We had all our staff like
Okay.
there.
And they're all certified, so it's okay. And so what was your favorite part of day camp then? What
Buying things.
Buying things
Yep.
at the store. They do have a
Yep.
little store you
What'd you
can
buy, Chris?
bring some.
Love ice cream.
Ice cream. So that was your favorite part of day camp?
Yep.
They'll be so happy to know that. And Curtis, you participated in the camp out that our den did this last June at Knobscott
Overnight camp.
Reservation, Boy Scout reservation. Could you give us a little information about the overnight?
Well, we played like catch, like football catch, and like we went on this hike down to bring the parents back to the parking lot, and then we like flew these like planes, and they were like
We had a big campfire going, didn't we?
yeah,
Do you remember
What,
that?
we have model airplanes?
yeah,
Oh, paper airplanes, is that what you're?
yeah, and then they like could glow up.
Oh, you did that at night. And what about the campfire? What did you guys do at the campfire?
We had s'mores and popcorn.
Yeah, we were trying to do the popcorn with what?
Jiffy Pop.
Jiffy Pop. Didn't work out too
And
terrifically.
then when we come back from the hike, he scared us really bad.
He tried to scare us, but it didn't work.
We took a hike at one point, and we went down to that natural amphitheater that sits down in the woods, and all you guys had to stand up on the rock there at the end, and what'd you have to do down there?
Oh, tell a ghost story.
Sing
You told jokes,
Yeah.
remember?
and song.
And if you got a real good round of applause, you didn't have to tell another one, right? Good job, guys.
So did you enjoy the camp out?
Yeah.
Was that, and you all got to sleep in a big lodge, correct?
I was only there for half of it. And
Half
then,
of it.
because my dad was going to be really tired.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. And we're back with the last two of our scouts from our den. This is Zach and Mickey, and you may notice that Zachary actually has a little bit different uniform than the rest of the boys had. In Webelos, you are able to choose the Cub Scout beige colors or the blue colors, and so we are now progressing into the Boy Scout beige colors. So that's the difference between Zach and the other boys. Just has a different color shirt on. And Zachary, why don't we start with you? One of the activities that we have done in our pack to fundraise is the popcorn sale. Miss Mark, is there something you want to?
Well, we've done it now, 3 years in a row now, Zach?
Yes.
And it's pretty much the one fundraising event that we do to supply the pack with everything it needs for the whole year. So you want to tell us, how'd you do in the sale and what happened?
I sold $1,000. I worked really hard at it, and I'm glad.
Well, by the way, that $1,000, as you know, was tops in the pack, and that's great, but why did you do it?
To support our pack.
Good. Well, what were some of the things you received for that? I mean, by reaching $1,000, what do you get?
Trophy, and you can earn prizes by how much money you got, and if you get $1,000, you could earn a tent.
That's right. You earned a free tent from the council, right? So you get that as well as being able to drive a whole lot of profit back into the pack. And we really need your effort. And quite frankly, a record was set by our pack this year. They sold about $13,300 worth of popcorn. So not only did you do a good job, but all the other boys did. And this has set a new record, and that drove about $5,000 worth of profit back into the pack. Good job.
Also, if you get $250, you get a raffle for going to Disney.
You get your name entered into a drawing for a raffle, and that's being done through the council, Knox Trail Council. Or
Right, so
actually,
you may have a chance to win that before it's over, too. But that's great. So a lot of boys had a chance to be able to win that as well.
Yes.
So good job done by all.
Thank you.
And Mickey, one of the other activities that we do yearly within our pack is the Pinewood Derby. Could you tell us a little bit about Pinewood Derby and what that's all about?
Like kids race cars that they make,
They make cars.
and you get the 3 people that win get trophies, and they move on to the districts.
Very good. And what about the race? What do you think of the race? What do you guys do? How do you get together to do the? They pick a date and how many cars are raced at a time? Do you remember?
About 4.
4.
I think.
Okay.
4 or 5.
And what do they give you a kit to make the car?
Yes.
And what does it consist of? Do you remember? Isn't it like a block of wood?
What did you have to do to get your car ready, Mickey?
I haven't started yet.
Well,
Well,
the car you did last year.
I had to go to Bob's Wood.
Well, definitely
he
give
had
Bob
to-
a promo here.
He had to make it into a shape, and then I painted it and sanded it.
That's right. And did you probably did a little sketch on the block of wood, and then he did the rough cut, and then you finished it off. And then they gave you some wheels also, correct?
Yeah, and then you put it in with a hammer. And then you don't want to put it in all the way, or the wheels won't move.
Oh, that's good.
So not
little
only do
tip.
they give awards away for the fastest cars, but what other kinds of awards do they give?
Do you remember? I remember? Well, I think there was
I do.
the most originally decorated car. Because you can do anything you want with the car as long as it fits on the track and will go down the track, correct?
Yeah.
And so, actually, I believe they were able to give quite a few awards, but it's a lot of fun because everybody sits and cheers, yay, go, 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 and gets kind of loud and rowdy, huh?
Also, a boy in our den, Andrew Barris, came second in the districts and got a pretty big trophy.
Yeah, he did. That was
You did a
great.
great job. We're proud of all our boys, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks very much, boys, for
You're
joining
welcome.
us.
Thank you, Den Leader Marge.
And this is our group, all 6 boys and our honorary scout, our daughter Shelby here. And we'd like to welcome any boys who would be interested in joining Cub Scouts. We are associated with the Immaculate Conception Church. They are our charter organization. We meet once a month at Meehan Hall, which is part of the Immaculate Conception School. Boys from 1st grade through 5th grade are in Cub Scouts, and that's what we are, a Cub Scout Pack 24. And we would very much like to thank Bill Bryant and Michelle from M8 for allowing us to come get a tour of the facilities here, allowing the boys to operate the cameras, run the program here for us. It's been very educational, and I would say a lot of fun, huh guys? Oh, we had a good time? Okay. So thanks very much. Hope we gave you a little bit of information and insight about Cub Scouting. And boys, let's end with our chant here.
Go Michelle and Bill.
All right.
Rattlesnakes on 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
Rattlesnakes!
Bringing today's show to a close, I would just like to talk a little bit about gift giving and presentation of your gifts. I like to give my gifts dressed up quite nicely to my friends so that the packaging is just as much of a gift as the gift itself is. Even if it's something simple, like a coffee mug filled with some assorted chocolates that I made. You might remember last year's Christmas program. They're very touched that you take the time to decorate it so creatively. These are also good if you give them as like in a basket, the two items, a jar of gourmet hot chocolate, which I've made on the program, with a mug of gourmet chocolates together in a basket, wrapped up nicely with a big bow on top. What I want to just cover quickly is we're going to put one together. It's just going to take a few minutes. This is a little dish that I just picked up for a couple of dollars. I believe it like the Christmas tree shop or a local department store during the 70% off after Christmas holidays last year. I pick up these dishes whenever I come across them, yard selling, flea marketing, end of season sales. All these fancy little candy dishes and Christmas mugs. And I put them in a closet so that I have them available for things like this. If you know somebody who's getting married, you might want to make up a basket and put a little dish filled with some gourmet chocolates in that basket that you've made yourself. The way you want to present this is you want to take a small piece of mylar. You can buy this either in sheets like this in craft stores or on a complete roll. And I want to add a little bit of color to this, so I'm just going to put these in my little dish. Then I'm going to arrange my chocolates. I have two types of chocolates that I'm putting in this dish. One is white chocolate with craisins, and the other is a milk chocolate filled with a butter toffee hard candy. Okay, and we're just going to put, so that it is a nice little package of candy. Generally, I try to put about a dozen. Then I like to purchase these corsage bags. You can purchase them with holiday pictures on them, wedding pictures, generally in the wrapping department of a craft store. For Christmas, because I wanted to show off the dishes I was putting these chocolates in and the chocolates themselves, I picked plain clear bags. And you're just going to slip that in. You're just going to gather it up and take a bow, which we made on last month's show. These bows, I like to use the Wyatt French ribbon bows for these, just because they hold their shape and they look so great when you're giving it to somebody that you care about. Okay, on your bow, you're going to leave one long piece of wire, and you're going to bring that around and wrap it and twist it to secure it. You can snip off any excess, fluff your ribbon up and arrange it the way you'd like, fluff up the top of your package. Sometimes I will even snip this so it's not quite so even. And there you go. There's a great, quick and easy gift if you're making a lot of chocolates. These are great to give to neighbors, friends, hostesses. This one here is in a little antique jadeite box. I put some white chocolate with toffee and a little holiday ribbon. This will go to somebody I really care about, since jadeite is a very nice piece of glass. And just a coffee mug that I picked up for under 50 cents. We've done up with a nice bow and some gourmet chocolates. Well, I hope you all have a nice holiday, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you in January. You can see this and that on Thursdays at 7, Fridays at 3, Sundays at 8. Happy holidays.